Hello and welcome to another video by the Educational Psychology Service. I'm Susan Taylor, one of the educational psychologists from the North team in Aberdeenshire. And this video is in addition to our previous ones about well-being, about the first lockdown and learning at home during that time. And given that last week we received the news that we are to spend another month in lockdown, and that we're trying to get our heads around how to deal with homeschooling again, working from home alongside that perhaps, trying to juggle all our commitments and our well-being and that of our children. So this is just a chance to reflect on how we managed well last time, I guess, what went well for us, what we did that worked for ourselves and for our children, and trying to remember those lessons that we learnt last time in order to survive another round. This time feels different. It's winter to start with. We can't go outside as easily. We can't spend protracted time outside learning, exploring, having fun, letting off steam. We've got perhaps different working from home expectations this time. We've got different school expectations this time. So this is a chance to have a think about how we're going to do it, how we're going to get through it best we can, and to remind ourselves that it will end and that the end actually is in sight this time, which is again different from last time. So homeschooling and home working and everybody perhaps being together an awful lot more than we're used to. What do we do? First thing, we've already had some calls on the phone line, which is reopened, about how to juggle, how to manage a busy home life with homeschool expectations. And if you think back, you'll remember lots of things you did last time that maybe were too high expectations of yourself. Maybe you had high expectations of your children that were unrealistic. Maybe you tried to do too much. Maybe you all at times got stressed and found that difficult to deal with. And that's totally normal for all of us. So it's remembering what worked. It's remembering what type of activities you did that you enjoyed, the kind of things the kids reacted well to, that they got the most out of and that you enjoyed doing with them. And the things that were hardest to do, maybe, I don't know, literacy tasks from school, or maybe getting them to be quiet when you needed them to. It could have been anything. But what worked last time? What did you do that worked? What did you give them? What did you occupy them with? What did they bring that worked last time? And if we could try and remember and try and hold on to those things, we're already ahead of ourselves from where we were this time last lockdown. And again, the messages around we learn best when we're interacting, we learn best when we're calm, we have the most fun and the most enjoyment out of doing things that genuinely interest us. And yes, there will be times when we have to do things that don't interest us or that we find really difficult, but it's making sure that they're not the majority. I've also had some people on the phone line wondering about the teachers and what they will expect and how easy that will be to deliver. And again, it's remembering that they want to hear from you. If things are too challenging, if it's too much, if you can't manage it with your schedule, they need to know. They'd much, much rather hear from you privately if that suits best, or on the group chat, or however your school communicates. They want to know. They want to know if you're managing. They want to know if you've got any technical issues, any IT issues. They want to know if your child is totally disengaged and not finding anything that they're offering interesting or doable. So please feel free to communicate with your schools. And similar messages to last time. Do something you enjoy together. Do one thing outdoors, or do one thing new, or make something. It doesn't have to be big. It doesn't have to be elaborate. It doesn't have to take that long. Keep it realistic, keep it manageable, and keep it something you enjoy doing together. Don't get overwrought by keeping going with things when it's really hard. Recognize it either in yourself, in the kids, in all of you, and stop. Do something else, have fun, have a laugh, calm down, watch something. Screen time will probably be more. That's okay. This isn't forever. Your responsibility is to keep them emotionally stable as much as possible during these really challenging times. And this won't be forever. We've got to hold on to that. I, as you can probably tell, am holding on to that. Reach out for help if you need it. Don't let situations with homeschooling or anything else get out of hand. There's lots of different people and places you can contact for help. And look after yourselves. Enjoy this unexpected time together as much as possible and get the most out of it, would be what I would hope for all the families that we work with and everybody else learning in Aberdeenshire. Please ask for help if you need it. Don't put too much stress upon yourselves, and remember what worked last time. It might just work again. Okay, good luck, everyone. And I can't wait to work with you all again when we finally come to the end of our lockdown period. Okay, bye.